Hey, what's up, guys? It's time to have a conversation. Chainsaw Man chapter 194 came out today, and after today's chapter, it's time to have this conversation and stop beating around the bush. Now, if you've watched my channel, you know I'm a Denji and Power shipper. Dim Power to the end. But even I have to admit, when at times like this, Denji is in love with Yoru. Now, I know a lot of you just jumped out of your seats been like, whoa, wait a minute. No, you guys have reading comprehension. I don't. Let's set this off. Denji is in love with Yoru. And today's chapter just proves it so much. Let's talk about it. Now, I know what a lot of you are saying. Aaron, Denji's actually in love with Asa. Alright. He's not. Let's talk about it. Denji is in love with one of Asa's personalities. Now, let me ask you this, people who disagree with me. What romance has Asa herself, excluding Yoru, not talking about Yoru, what romance has Asa herself gave to Denji? Explain it. Go on, we're waiting. Nothing! Asa has put no romance in her relationship with Denji. Everything romantic that has happened is all Yoru. And if you guys want to say, what about the aquarium arc? The Infinity Devil arc? So, what, Asa acting like Power is supposed to be romantic? No. That was just Denji saying, oh, look at you. You're a great friend. Yoru. Let's talk about her character. She's in love with Denji, and I'm just going to say it today. Denji might be in love with her. He's not in love with Asa. He's in love with one of Asa's personalities. Now, Denji doesn't know that... Oh my god, it's confusing to say. It's confusing to try to explain. He's in love with Asa's personality. Notice how when... Let me explain it to you. When did Denji first come around to Asa? When she started acting like Power in the aquarium. And how did Power act? Power was a fiend. She was a devil. And Asa was acting like that in the aquarium arc. Now, who is acting like Power these days? That's right. Yoru is acting like Power. And who, get this now, get this. When did Denji first start liking Asa? Or not liking her like love, liking her as a friend. The aquarium, when she was acting like Power. And Yoru is also acting like Power. So, here's what my theory is. Denji thinks that the Asa in the aquarium, when he first started to come around to her, is Asa's real personality. He thinks that is her. And when Asa gets all gloomy and depressed, he probably thinks that's the devil. And a lot of you probably going to just be like, well, actually, fuck you. He likes the devil side of her, clearly. You saw the time. Now shoot that gun down next. He's clearly enjoying himself with her. And then as soon as Asa comes back, he's like, well, see, Pochita, it's all going to hell. Because he thinks Asa is the devil. He thinks the real Asa's personality is Yoru. And by the way, it's time to talk about Yoru today. So people were calling Yoru and Asa Sukuna and Yuji? No. When was Sukuna ever able to sleep in Yuji's body? Yoru is way more in control of Asa's body than Sukuna ever was of Yuji. Yoru is able to sleep in Asa's body, apparently. with Asa not being able to take back control for hours. This isn't like Denji and This isn't like Yuji and Sukuna. This is more like Johnny Silverhand and V. For those of you who don't know the cyberpunk lore, I'll give you a quick rundown of what it is. So, in the game Cyberpunk 2077, there is this character named V. V is tasked with robbing the Arasakas. He's tasked with robbing a biochip from him. And nobody knows what's on this biochip. And in the heist, one of V's friends gets killed. He takes the biochip out of him and puts it into V's head. Now, the person who set the heist up betrays V and shoots him in the head. Well, the biochip that was put in V's neck was actually a personality construct. Now, if you don't know what a personality construct is in the cyberpunk lore, it is basically a jump drive with a personality on it. An entirely different personality on it. So when V gets shot in the head, it hits the chip, and the chip starts to activate. And it slowly starts rebuilding V's mind with the personality of Johnny Silverhand, whose personality was on the personality construct, while V is still conscious. So it allows V and Johnny to talk while the biochip is slowly eating away V's brain to make space, to make the place more inhabitable for Johnny Silverhand. And slowly, as the game progresses on, V loses consciousness over his body because Johnny is taking it over. And Johnny is slowly becoming more and more in control as the game progresses. That's like what this is. This isn't like Sukuna and Yuji. This is like Johnny Silverhand and V. But yeah, people need to accept that Yoru has put all the romance into this relationship with Denji. And Denji is in love with Yoru, who he thinks is another personality of Asa, because he doesn't know that... Man, you guys get it. You guys get it. Anyways, my thoughts on today's chapter, it really showed a lot. And that's all I want to say. Thank you guys. Take care. Okay, so this is editing Aaron here. I just wanted to kind of elaborate on the point that that he thinks the real Asa's personality is the demon. Asa is a tsundere. A big fucking tsundere. We know how she's like, ooh, kissing, gross, gross, gross. And the Asa that reminds him of power is actually Yoru. So you could think, you know. But anyways, back to the video. Cheese.